Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Welcome to physics class. So today we would like to discuss about the thermal process, heat transfer, and vacuum plus. Before we start today's discussion, I think I see some knot, right? But who is on this knot? Maybe we can find the name. Hi, there is no name in here. Monday, 1st February. Today is a very busy day for me. I have to go to school and after that go to the tutoring place. It is very tiring, right? Phew. And today is very hot day. The sun shine bright and hit my body. I don't know why this can happen. Yeah. And also today my mom brought me a lunchbox and it's still warm, even though it's been quite a while. Why it can happen? I hope I can get the answer soon. See you. Nancy. I think this knot is belong to Nancy and we can help Nancy to answer this question by today discussion. So let's move to the discussion. So today we would like to discuss about the heat, thermal heat transfer, 3 ways of heat transfer, vacuum plus, and also I have some assessment. So first is about heat. Do you know what is heat? Heat is the amount of energy flowing from one body to another spontaneously due to their temperature differences. Next is about the thermal heat transfer. So, what is thermal heat transfer? Thermal heat transfer is heat moving from a warm object to a cooler object. So, you can feel heat first is warm and after that you can feel the object is cool. It's because thermal heat energy transfer. And next, what is conduction? Conduction equal to contact. So conduction is heat transfer from one particle of matter to another in an object without the movement of the object. And also conduction occurs through solid. And in the conduction, you can feel the heat using a physical contact. And also the matter is moved from higher temperature to the lower temperature without the movement of the matter as a whole. And we can see the example of the conduction when the ice is melting and also when we cook the egg in the stove. And also another example of conduction is in the metal spoon in a pot of water being heated. And next is about the convection. So, what is convection? Convection equals to fans through air and liquid particles. Convection is the movement that transfer heat within fluids and air or gas. And convection move in a circular pattern. So, in the convection, for example, in boiling water. So, when the water at the bottom of a pot is heated, its particles move faster and they also move farther apart. And as a result, the heated water becomes less dense, and the less dense fluid will float on top of a more dense one. Therefore, the heated water rises in the pot, and the surrounding cooler water flows into its places. And this flow creates the circular motion as seen on the next page, which is known as convection currents. And also in the convection, heat is transferred by current within the fluid or gases. And it can happen without the need for direct contact. And the next is about the radiation. So what is the radiation? Radiation equals to radiates or heat escaping the sun. So radiation is the transfer of energy by electromagnetic wave, and radiation does not require matter to transfer thermal energy. And also, we don't need direct contact because we can feel the heat using the electromagnetic wave. For example, when we sit in front of the campfire. And the next is the principle of heat transfer in vacuum flask. So, vacuum flask using the principle of heat transfer such as conduction, convection, and also radiation. And vacuum flask can make your water or your rice in a lunchbox keep warm because it is very difficult for heat to travel into or out to the flask or to your lunchbox. And in the vacuum flask, for example, conduction and convection minimize by making the flask a double-walled glass vessel with a vacuum in here, so you feel it's always warm. And also in radiation, is reduced by silvering both walls on the vacuum side. So it is radiation. It is radiation and it is conduction. And a hot liquid, for example, in the vacuum flask is stored, and the small amount of radiation from the hot inside wall is reflected back across the vacuum by the silvering on the other wall. The slight heat loss that does occur is by conduction up the thin glass walls and through the stopper, so your liquid can always feel warm. And the conclusion is conduction is energy transfer by direct contact and occurs in solid. And how about convection? Convection is energy is transferred by the mass motion of molecules and occurs through the liquid and gases. And how about the radiation? Radiation is energy transfer by using electromagnetic radiation, and you can feel the heat without touching. After today's discussion, maybe we can answer the question from the Nancy note. So, dear Nancy, first of all, I'm really sorry for reading your note because you're not already open in my table, and I suddenly read your first page to find out who is the author of this note, and after that I will help you. First, keep up your spirit. I hope your daily activity have a good impact for you in the future. And why you can feel hot every day? Because there is heat transfer. The sun transfer heat by radiation to your body, and so you can feel the heat without you touch it. And how about your lunchbox? It's also because the heat. So your lunchbox gets your rice inside this is hot, and it's very difficult for heat to travel into or out of your lunchbox, so it's always warm. And I hope it will answer your curiosity and answer your question. If you have more question, you can ask me from Miss Anisha. And I give you some exercise also, so you can answer this question to the link below. And also, thank you for your attention and see you on the next discussion. Bye bye.